I've arrived at that point again, guys, where I need to say something on this Ukraine war. The reason why I like to comment on this one, right, every now and again is because I literally watch something on it every single day, and I have done now for over a year. And actually, for the first full year that this thing started off, when Russia entered Ukraine in three different lines, I paid no attention to the thing whatsoever. It was just another war, and I wasn't interested. I was sick of them all. But I do like to say something on it every now and again, especially now because Europe, NATO, because I live in England, are just running around like headless chickens right now. And I find it hilarious because they know that when this thing ends, historians of the future are not just going to settle on the shite that they put out on the media that they expect us to swallow. Yeah, all the real information of why the war started and all the terror attacks that Ukraine has just been doing all the way through this thing. And the West, NATO, has just turned a blind eye to it. Yeah, all that is going to be revealed. And they know it is, and that's why they just cannot handle it. They don't know what to do. They know they can't win. They've lost. There's still some fighting to do, but they've lost. Which means that if they would have won this thing, then they would have been able to manipulate the information, the history, how this thing is remembered. They would have been able to manipulate that to their will. Yeah, but as it is, because they're going to lose and lose badly, all the leaders that had an hand in this, especially my government, like this prick, are going to be remembered as just warmongers. The West accounts for only 20% of the world's population. We do not have a say in what other people do. All right? So, yeah, I'm happy. I'm extremely happy that we've lost. I want us to lose badly. I'm not happy about the fact that they've just destroyed all our futures. It doesn't matter to me because I've said we haven't got any kids. I haven't really got a family, yeah? So I don't care. Once I leave this place, I don't care what happens to England, quite frankly. Right? But some people do. At the end of the day, this is just a speck on the map. It might have a great history. They're talking big just to save face. Yeah? They can't even supply themselves with enough ammunition to fight for a month, never mind supply Ukraine. My country, England, that used to be some great naval power, has got two aircraft carriers, one that's now been scrapped, the other one can't even get out of a dock. And around 50 tanks we have, with only about 24 that we can actually put in the field. In terms of guns, field guns, we've given them all to Ukraine. Like all of NATO, European countries, they've given their entire military hardware away, demilitarized themselves, right, for a country that before this war was known as one of the most corrupt nations in the entire world, and yet they make out that it's some democracy. Well, look at the country today and tell me if it's a democracy. But at the end of the day, wouldn't it have been better to do business with Russia rather than just give everything to America, especially now that they know that they can charge us an arm and a leg, yeah, for what we used to get for peanuts from Russia, fuels, minerals, and food. Uh, they've just completely crippled all our futures. But again, I don't give a shit. So, historians of the near future, we will see just how they are remembered, that they played a part in crimes against humanity. European countries, NATO, America, the entire West, Australia, Canada, the terror attacks that I've got into already that took place in 2022 and 3. Oh, yeah, and especially what happened there on New Year's Eve when they bombed Belgorod with cluster munitions on the New Year's Eve celebration there. And then, yeah, just the other day, they attacked the nuclear power plant again, shelling the nuclear power plant. So I can only imagine what our news reels would be like if Russia would have performed any of these crimes that Ukraine's been doing, but it's going to come crumbling down around the next in future. And I, for one, can't wait.